Erica Artisans, and welcome to Shoppe Chats. I'm here with Miss Rosemary. She is the owner of Dixie P, Dixie Sprout, and the Cottage Loft. Welcome.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And it's so nice to have you here to do this for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you want to talk a little bit about some of the items that we have here and about your shops?
Well, let me first just say I think I'm the longest running shop in Artisans with the Cottage Loft. We actually have been here at least maybe 10 to 12 years, I think. And we carry children's items, baby items, and then we also have the Cottage Loft, which is more like gift or home accessories, I guess. The Cottage Loft started as a linen and bedding shop in downtown Greenville in '05.
What was the inspiration for you to start getting into retail, I guess?
Well, I finished teaching and retired from teaching, and I actually had always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and so that was an opportunity that I had, and I enjoyed doing a storefront for a while. I decided to get out of the storefront when my parents needed me to help them with their care.
Nice.
So that's when kind of Artisans happened to be the natural answer.
Right. And so you did say that you started it with Cottage Loft.
Right.
Here at Artisans. Before that though, like how long have you been in the industry of retail? Like were you somewhere else before Artisans?
Yes. I always enjoyed textiles. I grew up in Piedmont, North Carolina. So a lot of time, in order to spend time with my dad, I would follow him in the textile mills and through the factories to spend time with him. And so I know a lot of background in the textile industry, and when I wanted to go into business, it was suggested by Ed Glenn here in Greenville that I go into linens. Well, that worked and fit me perfectly with my background, and so I was in bedding and linens in downtown Greenville in what is now the old Blunt Harvey building upstairs, and I was there, and then some years later moved to Arlington Village area and had 2 shops in that area. We actually got into interiors as well as gift, and people were asking for baby, so we got into the baby gift line, and things were doing very, very well. And then my mom and dad needed me, and so I let it go, but still have my finger in a little bit. Right. So I still like going to markets, and I still like buying and retailing and seeing customers when I'm here. So many years.
You have been here for about 13 years at Artisans. What do you like about Artisans?
Well, I've always enjoyed working with Susan and her staff and getting to know the people, young people that come and go, and you get into a groove. You know what every holiday what we're going to do and when we're going to have our anniversary, but it's mainly about the people and just being spending time with them and getting to know them.
And out of having all 3 businesses, what would you say is the most challenging thing of running your 3 businesses here?
The most challenging would just, it does take a lot of time, even though I'm not here all the time. I guess it's that getting the product, keeping it fresh in and out of the store when you can't ship to the store itself. So it's a lot of transport, and sometimes I have to ask for help with that. But I would say that is challenging.
Good. What is your favorite thing about running your businesses? What do you enjoy the most?
Making making that sale for someone that makes them happy.
Yeah.
You know, if they were able to complete whatever it is that they were trying to achieve, making that work.
Yeah.
So I enjoy that.
Yeah. And what is one of your most proudest business moments throughout your years?
Oh, well, proudest would be going out in the public and seeing something that I brought in or that they purchased and it's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's always proud for me to say, oh, I know where you got that.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah. And what would you say is one or some of your best-selling products?
Well,
shops, or...
if it didn't sell well, I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
So that's a hard question. Like I say, I started, I think this was the first product I mentioned. This is always a great find. It makes a wonderful gift.
Yeah. What advice do you have for someone who might want to start their own business, maybe similar to yours, or just in general who wants, maybe is kind of scared to get out there? What would you say to that person?
Come talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there is an awful lot to know.
Yeah.
And not that I know it all by no means, but it is a lot. That's a big world out there, and there have been a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Since the earlier recession of 2008, 9, that period, you just couldn't count on hardly anything.
Yeah.
And so there's just a lot of transition in this line of work. You get to meet a lot of nice people, but come talk to me.
Yeah. And with fall approaching, what are some of the new products that we can see for Dixie Sprout, Dixie P, and the Cottage Loft, aside from some of the stuff that we already have here?
Well, with the holidays coming, there'll be a whole lot of holiday coming out, and in the children's wear, and also, of course, as gifts. So just come in on a somewhat regular basis, because things change here all the time.
Yeah.
And we change too, and so do come in on a regular basis, because it will be different.
Yeah. What would you say is one of the best advice that you have received?
The best advice that I have received, well, in the, a lot of that, I can remember when we were working in interiors, there should be a mirror in every room. There should be the color blue in every room.
Yeah.
Things like that do make a difference. And that's one reason, and I don't see a piece here, but we do carry chinoiserie, the porcelain pieces in the blue and the white.
Those are beautiful.
Adding a little bit of that can make such a big difference. But like I say, one of the things too is that I try to have different price points. Maybe something you want to find something that's not as expensive, or maybe for a gift, or maybe you really want something fine and you want to put a little bit more into it. We try to vary our price points, so that there's something for everyone. One other thing, typically we always have is a sale rack in our children's room in the Cottage Loft, so that just can count on that. And it's not like, well, we don't have things in there now from summer. We have things that you can use in the next couple of months. that's something we always try to have.
Yeah, good. Well, thank you, Miss Rosemary, for doing
Thank
this
you.
interview with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And make sure you check out our Facebook page. We're also going to have a short, fun clip on there. And yeah, you know, when you come over here to Artisans, make sure you check out all her shops, Dixie P, Dixie Sprout, and the Cottage Loft. You definitely will find something for yourself, for your little ones. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next Shop Chats. Bye.
Thank you.